we have a saying here in North America that goes something like this. It was handed to them on a silver platter. Now, when we say it that way, what we mean is that somebody has some special talent or ability that they didn't have to work very hard, to develop. It just came to them naturally. Now, sometimes we will also say something like, if my parents find out that I disobeyed them, then they will have my head on a silver platter. I don't think that John the Baptist would appreciate the fact that the manner of his death would produce, such a saying. But the truth of the matter is, having your head or anything else served up on a silver platter comes from the story of John the Baptist. But today's lesson doesn't start out with John. It starts with Jesus. Now, imagine Jesus' surprise when he returns home to Nazareth for a visit. And not only does his former friends and neighbors reject him, but his family has issues, with him as well. Apparently, Jesus knew firsthand what it meant for a prophet not to be accepted in their own hometown. Now, compare that with John, who had rejection issues of his own. It would seem that preaching the truth among a people who claim to have the truth could get you killed. I think this is what Paul was talking about in Romans chapter 1 when he said in verse 18, "For the wrath of God is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness and unrighteousness of men who suppress the truth in unrighteousness." In other words, there are people who know the truth, but they refuse to live it, and they do their best to keep others from living it as well. This described not only the Pharisees and the Sadducees, but it also applied to King Herod as well. When Herod hears the truth, what does he do? He throws in jail the one who is speaking the truth. But no matter how hard they try, they can't keep the truth from being preached. As the voice of the one crying in the wilderness is silenced, 12 more pop up to replace it. Only this time, the message of repentance for a time would spread from city to city and town to town like wildfire. While Jesus and John are facing rejection, the message of the kingdom is being preached. And the greatest miracle of all would take place. People were being saved. Well, that was our lesson for today. Again, thanks for joining us. I'll see you tomorrow.